Well, isn't that special?
Go way down here and you see how are you going to start. Oh, by the way, we're showing you how to make a mouth. How to make a mouth. And this is those little dimples, right? And then the line in the middle between your lips, between your lips. And then the line that's created on top because the lip changes direction, and the line that's created at the bottom because it goes the other way. And then you start sculptorama. Make that happen, and then sculptorama there, and you end up
puffy lips.
Puffy lips, and then you end up with something like this or this. So let's go look at some examples, shall we? Okay. Ooh, a little facial hair. Anyways, so you see how you have the middle line, a top line, and a bottom line, then you're just filling it, but also notice how this goes like this, right? No
flat chins.
There's nobody's face is on a flat surface. This is an example of like biffing a little bit. Like, I'll just draw really, really firmly around there and leave that. Nobody has a strong ditch around all those things, right?
It's a C minus.
It's right. So, anyways, you see all of these are varying examples, and some of them good. I mean, there's this one's like, you know, struggling a little bit to trying to get this whole thing to come around the corner here and have a very definite corners of the mouth. And you know, like we all think about fingerprints. Fingerprints is defining who we are. This line that goes from here to here is distinctly different from everybody.
Show us again.
Yeah, that line between those two parts to here is distinctly different. Everybody's top lip has a certain volume and mass, and their bottom lip has a different volume and mass, and everybody's is slightly different. And that's why we notice who somebody is, and you can even notice somebody's mouth and notice who they are. But all those things together. Have you ever wondered how we recognize people so readily? It's all these subtle differences. This one is combining everything. So this one's kind of like, let's take that one out for now, because we're not doing that. We're just doing mouths. That is like kind of starting, and maybe this one goes up here like maybe needing a little more attention, more time. All right, so here's what you do. Bonk and bonk, right? I'm overdoing this. Those are the corners of your mouth. And, for example, there's a bazillion mouths there, right? See them all?
Pick one.
Okay. See, these are difficult because when you open a mouth, then all of a sudden you got teeth to sculpt and stuff too. So we're not, maybe, unless you really are energetic and you want to try to, a closed mouth for now is a lot easier. I'm looking at this one right here. See that that goes up and see? Oh yeah, see that? Okay. Okay, so what you notice on that one is the line, there's a character between, how do you go from this line to that line? And in this case it goes up slightly, and then it has this little dip where that section is, and then goes down to that other place. See that? Now, if you look at the next line that's above there, it goes a different direction. It goes up and over, and then it goes up and over like that. And every someone's lip, this will be thicker or thinner, and this line will be different, right? And then look at the bottom. Now this person has really full lower lips, so this one is like crazy full like that. This is much thicker than this one, right? So the two dots, but then how do you connect the dots with this is the part which is the in between the two, and then the top and the bottom, okay? All right, okay, so if your average mouth is 2 inches, whoop, we're gonna make this, let's say, oh, for heaven's sakes, let's just make it 4 inches. All right, so we're gonna make this mouth a huge mouth, right? So nobody's mouth in between goes a straight line, right? That's not.
Except for maybe like a robot mouth.
A robot mouth. Right? We're gonna do this. Okay, so here we are back at this part, and the center line is going to go up from here to here. It goes up slightly, and the one I'm looking at has a little dip and goes down to there. Ooh, yeah. And then this one goes way up and down, and then way up and down, and the bottom one is even thicker. Okay, so Now I'm going to roll out a slab, and we're going to apply this to a slab, and I'll show you how you can then make this not flat, but come out.